Let me ask you a question. Do you know what makes the 1979 dime so valuable? Well, in this video, I'm going to tell you exactly why these Roosevelt dimes are selling online for so much money. Stay tuned because you're not going to want to miss a single thing I go over. Let's go ahead and just hop right into this video with this first 1979D Roosevelt dime. That means this coin was issued for the Denver Mint, and you can tell by looking at that D mint mark on the bottom right hand side of the coin. Now, if you haven't noticed already, you may be asking yourself, hey James, what is going on with this Roosevelt dime? Why is there a big clip at the top that's completely missing? Well, I'm glad you asked. This is what we call a curved clip coin. It is completely natural. It is a thing that happened during the minting process. Annex, which is a grading company, graded this coin at an AU, which means about uncirculated, 58. Remember, 70 is the highest grade. Someone was able to turn a 10-cent coin into $30. All right, here we have what's called a proof coin. Now, proof coins are issued in a different manner than typically mint state issued coins. Proof coins will have a shiny backdrop or feel to the coin. It's almost going to be like a mirror. This coin actually got graded by PCGS at the perfect grade of 70, which is a lot more common on proof coins than normally issued coins. Now, San Francisco is typically the issuer of proof coins, which is the case in this example, which is why you see that S mint mark. This coin was able to sell online for $115. Holy guacamole. This coin sold for $228. Now, when you're looking at this coin, you're going to be like, what is going on? This is what happened, guys. See that piece of metal there that is nice and smooth? That is called a planchet. That is the piece of metal the coin is typically struck on. This coin was struck 80% off center. A big oopsie by the US Mint. Now, this is essentially like a money printing machine. If someone's just working at the US Mint and they're creating these errors and pocketing them. Now, I'm not saying that's exactly what's happening, but imagine turning a 10-cent coin into $228. That is what happened right here, guys. So any coin that you have that is struck off center like this one, you might want to get it looked at because this little example sold for $228. Up next, we have a coin that looks pretty mutilated. Annex is known for their error coins. This one did get graded at a mint state 60. This coin was broad struck, multiple clips, corroded, and damaged. So a lot going on with this coin. Likely what happened here is the coin was broad struck and it was preserved in a way that did not enhance the greater condition of the coin. Essentially, where they were keeping and storing the coin was not in a good location and it ended up damaging the coin. This one sold for $312. All right, up next, you may be asking yourself, what the heck? This is a Lincoln cent coin, but here's the reality. This coin was struck on a clad 10-cent blank. That is why we put this one in there, because some people will call this a 10-cent coin, some people will call it a 1-cent coin, and some people will call it an 11-cent coin because it's struck on a 10-cent clad blank and it is actually a 1-cent coin that it was struck for. Long story short, if you find a coin like this, what you're going to want to do is contact a rare coin expert because this example sold for $384. Now, if you go to a local coin shop, they may mess you around and they're going to charge you a lot of money to look at your coins per hour, anywhere from $150 to $250 per hour. Plus, a lot of people that watch our channel actually don't have a coin shop near them. So what I recommend is finding someone online. Now, you can either go and get into contact with me or find someone else online that you can get a hold of and just ask them what your coin is worth and they'll be able to help you through that process. Now, if you want to get access to me, we have a special offer going on right now in the school community group called the Coin Value Club. All you got to do is go to schoolwithak.com/coin and you're going to be able to join the Coin Value Club and literally get direct access to me where you can show me and my team pictures of the coins you have. Now, it's only open for a limited time because we don't want too many people inside or else it'll get a little out of hand. So you can click the link down below to learn more about that and get direct access to me so you can ask questions about your coins directly to me. But once again, this coin sold for $384. Up next, we have a 1979D 10-cent Roosevelt dime graded by PCGS at a mint state 66 with the full bands on the back. Now, full bands we have not talked about in this video, but they are very important. I do want you to look at that torch on the back center of the coin. That torch has these couple horizontal bands. Now, those bands are the highest point on the coin. They get worn down the quickest and they're the hardest area to strike during the minting process. This coin was graded by PCGS at a mint state 66 with the full bands, and that's why this 10-cent Roosevelt dime was able to sell for $384. Guys, we hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to click the link down below to learn more about this School Coin Value Club, and we'll see you inside.